I'm going to share with you 5 of the top traits that a woman in her feminine energy has. And if you can adapt even one of these, I promise you, your life is going to change. Number 1, she always keeps her composure. No matter what situation you are put into, you are always in control of your emotions. If a woman is always able to communicate calmly and she has self-control, she is going to earn the respect of so many people. A woman who's always able to keep herself composed is seen as a mental challenge. She's not like the other women out there in the world who always let their emotions get the best of them. You know, the yelling and the screaming, it's a huge letdown. You can always remain in a level of stability, mental stability, and calmness and stillness, where you're so grounded in yourself, where you don't need to react, you just respond. This will earn you so much respect, especially if you're put into a situation where someone really is testing you and they've lost their self-control and they're screaming and shouting. If you can remain calm and you don't stoop to their level and you instead remove yourself from that situation and say something along the lines of, you know what? You're raising your voice at me. I don't want to do that as well. I'm going to remove myself and we will communicate once we're both calm. If you can do that and walk away with so much grace, you are going to be seen as a woman that is so high value and you are the total package. Always keep composure. Always stay calm. If somebody wants to be rude and disrespectful and raise their voice at you, you just walk away. Walking away is the best thing you can do when somebody disrespects you. They will then learn, oh, okay, so if I disrespect her, I will not be able to be around her. And that's how people learn. It's not up to us to teach others how to behave. We show them, we lead by example. Number 2, she enables a man's hero instinct. Okay, so just like how we women feel so happy in a relationship when we feel cherished and loved, a man feels happy in a relationship when he feels like he is completely valued and needed. A man needs to feel like he can add value to a woman's life. A healthy masculine feels fulfilled when he can provide to a woman in numerous ways, not just in a financial way. I'm not saying you need to be a damsel in distress, but you can allow him to do things that help you, like maybe ask him for advice or his opinion on things, or allow him to carry that heavy bag that you're holding. Instead of shooting him down and saying, no, I got it, let him get it. He will feel so much better, especially if you're grateful for it afterwards and you show him that appreciation and respect. He'll feel a stronger connection to a woman that makes him feel like he brings value to her life, more than a woman that makes him feel like she can do life all by herself. I talked more about this in my video, Princess Treatment. I will link it down below if you guys want to watch more of that. Number 3, she surrenders control. She does not try to force a relationship. She does not pursue a man. She does not chase after him, smother him, mother him, none of that. The moon and the sun and the stars does not revolve around him. It does not mean that you play hard to get. It does not mean that you play games. However, you do not need to do that. It just means you don't call and keep tabs on a man. Why should you? You don't need to protect him. She is able to sit back and let the masculine take the lead. So mothering a man or nurturing a man is actually a very masculine quality. This is a masculine energy state because what you're doing is you're trying to control the man. You're trying to do things for him. You're being in that energy of do. And if you watch my other videos, you know that being in the energy of doing is the masculine energy, and being in the feminine energy is in the energy of being. So a woman that can stay in her feminine energy, which will mean that she is able to give her man space and give herself that as well. She maintains her routines from before. She doesn't change when she enters a relationship. She doesn't abandon her family, her friends, her, her spiritual routines, her self-care days. She is still able to maintain that routine she had before him. This will be so highly attractive for a masculine man. Once a woman loses her rhythm, she becomes smothering and needy, and this will repel the masculine. A woman who does not lose herself is highly attractive to a man. Overly mothering and nurturing a man actually comes from a place of lack. It comes from a place of needing control. And this energy actually repels the masculine energy because you're in the doing energy. And you're going to force the masculine to have to lean back because you're now leaning forward, pursuing him. Lack energy is desperate energy. It is the energy of, I need to control you. I need to check on you. I need to keep tabs on you. I need you to give me this. It is the absolute most attractive thing in the world for a woman to always carry that same energy she had before she entered the relationship. She leaned back, right? She allowed the man to pursue her. She had her own life, her own hobbies, her own friends. If you can maintain that in any relationship, you will find yourself always being pursued by your man long term. If you crave more love and attention from a man, do not push, do not lean forward. This will only make him lean back even more. Instead, give yourself that love, that attention, that self-care, and all those things that you feel like you are lacking. If you do that, you surrender control and you're confident enough to lean back. A woman who does this will be a magnet. She will be so alluring to more blessings and more gifts. Number 4, she doesn't take life so seriously and she loves to laugh. So the energy of a masculine is hardworking, dedicated, likes structure and discipline. So when he is around a woman in her feminine energy where she's so playful and carefree and she loves to laugh, this is such a breath of fresh air. When you want to laugh and enjoy life, you are so alluring to a man and you bring something to the table that he does not have. For example, have you ever been in a place where you didn't want to be and you're kind of just like pouting? And then like some man that you don't want to talk to will come up to you and be like, you should smile more. That this is exactly what I mean. Men adore women when they are like so happy and in a good mood and they're positive and they're smiling. And also, research shows that when you laugh at a man's joke, he's more attracted to you. So, bottom line is men really enjoy the company of a woman when she is always happy and carefree and brings that side of life to his table. So if you can stay in that light-hearted, soft, unhearted energy, any man will be so drawn to you. And number 5, self-presentation. How you dress, your appearance is a reflection of how much self-love and self-care and self-respect you have for yourself. When you look unkept, you send a message to other people that you do not prioritize yourself, and this is highly unattractive. A woman who adores herself adores self-care and looking after herself. She never lets herself go. Why? Because she values herself way too much to be wearing mismatched clothes, have greasy hair, unkept nails, all of the above. So if you want others to treat you with respect and to look at you with admiration, you have to look at yourself with admiration and respect. So if you respect yourself, how would you present yourself today? How would you show up today as your dream woman? If you take that time in the mirror every day to embrace your beauty, to embrace your femininity, others will embrace it too. It has been researched and proven that the way a woman presents herself, the way she dresses, will affect so many behaviors. Not only her behavior, not only her self-perception, her confidence, but also the way others behave around her and towards her. I know for me that if I don't wake up that morning and decide to brush my hair or choose clothes that make me feel good, I'm not gonna be as productive, I'm not gonna feel like myself, I'm not gonna have that outgoing energy and wanna be out there and get things done like I would on the days where I really do take care of myself. So maintaining that level of self-care, we can call it, is so important for you to be in your magnetic, alluring feminine energy. Especially when you are in a relationship, do not let yourself go. This is like the biggest nightmare for most men because they are visual creatures and they expect that you stay the same way you were in the beginning of a relationship. Now, I know that there's so many things that can happen in life and things do change, but it doesn't mean that you still can't take care of yourself to some degree. You know, it's not fair either. It's not fair to enter a relationship with someone. Okay, let's try an example. Let's say you dated a man and he was very hardworking and he had a job, right? He made good money. Then he started dating you. Started getting lazy. Eventually he got laid off. Didn't look for another job. He just got lazy. Now what? Do you see what I mean? We can't change ourselves. We can't let things go. If a person falls in love with you, he falls in love with you for who you are as a person. And if you start letting those things go, changing the ways of yourself, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to support the channel, please give it a like, and also you can comment down below any video requests you have, and I'll see you soon. Bye!